Hello guys, what's up? Welcome back to this brand new video on React Cooked. This is your brother. What was my name on this channel? The project guy, right? So we'll be delving deeper into creating our first function component. By the way, a timestamp or a hint for me only because this is all a documentation process for me. I'm documenting my process of whatever I'm learning. I uploaded a 2 hours video on basketball, score counting, one single page web app or whatever you call it. It was cool creating. I did it from scratch, okay, by the way. I'm proud of you, Sadaf. I'm proud of you, the project guy. Anyway, you say it'll take 5 years? What if it takes less than 5 years? Who knows? Okay. You have learned that React component is a small, reusable chunk of code that is responsible for one job, which often involves rendering HTML and re-rendering it whenever some data changes. Okay, so basically React component HTML को render करता है and re-renders it when the data changes. Okay, it's useful to think of components as smaller pieces of interface. Combined, they are building blocks of what that makes up the React application. In a website, we can create components for search bar, other components like navigation bar, and another component is dashboard content itself. It's painful. It is like giving me a headache. Think about what the fuck are we dealing with. Anyway, here's another fun fact about components. We can we can use JavaScript functions to define a new React component. This is called function component. I'm getting a headache, bro. I'm not getting it. For sure, getting it. It's like if you want to create a React component, you can use the function keyword in JavaScript and create it. Simple words. In the past, React components, but we are defining in JavaScript classes. In past, React components were defined using JavaScript classes. JavaScript classes. Oh. Example of a JavaScript class. It's a good question to ask. Okay. Holy crabby, very shitty. Okay. Okay. Huh. Okay, define a class. Class person. Oh, like this. We have classes in JavaScript. Did not know that, man. I need to learn object oriented programming. I have a section dedicated to that. I mean, yeah, you can learn it. It's not a big deal. Anyway, I know basics of class. Class is just like a blueprint for creating object. Like instance of a class is just an object. Like there is a master copy and you make changes to that master copy, you fill in datas and you create, okay, from the master copy, the blueprint, you create objects. The toy maker's blueprint, you make different toys under the same blueprint. It's just like that. The toys are the objects and the blueprint is the class. Anyway, but since the introduction of hooks, something we will discuss later. Okay, hooks have all, okay, hooks are functions that give us class like abilities to the function components such as state. Okay, you know what, hooks always been very scary for me. You know what, to not make it scary, what we can do right now is just like copy it and let's just go to ChatGPT and ask it for like easiest syntax of JSX hooks. Please give it to me. Anyway, oh god, I'm getting a headache. I can't take away. Okay, should we just give it a look? So this is use state is a hook, by the way. We imported two things, that is React and use state objects from the React library. Oh God, I feel like my teeth are coming out. Anyway, so we have created count and set count is because we use set zero. This is a hook. Use state hook. So okay, somewhat this is what it looks like. Const count set count is equal to use say state in bracket zero. Anyways, make sense? No, it would make sense. It's fine if it doesn't make sense. After we define our functional component, we have no idea how we do it. We can use it to create many instances of the component as we want. Okay, make sense? No. Okay, what have we done here? Let's just look. Simply imported React from this React. We have created this React object from the React library, I guess. Okay, let me just ask this basic question. Every time I ask it. What are these two React in simplest, shortest answer? Because we are actually searching for that. Okay. First is the object, as I told you, capital R, and second is refers to the library or the module. I was right, actually. Okay. After that, we have, oh, but bro, these dogs. Okay, the funny thing is, like during the later morning time, we don't see dog. We see traffic. I need to soundproof this room, but that's not possible because if I do that, by the fizz. Anyway, function, my component, we have created a function and which returns, ouch, JSX component, which is h1 tag. Inside the h1 tag, we have a written text. Okay, it's like hello, I'm a functional React component. Export default my components. Make sense? It doesn't make sense, guys. Basically, we have exported this function. On the third line, function is defined with the name my component. Inside the function returns an element of JSX syntax, as I told you. It doesn't make sense to you, bro. To me, it does. Combined, this makes a basic React functional component. Combined, it makes a basic React functional component. What does it mean? What combined? Acha, got it. The function as well as the JSX makes a functional component. That's a React functional component. Anyway, on the last line of the above code block, my component is exported so that it can be used later. As I told you, this line is so that it can use this my component function. No, functional React component later on in some other parts of our code or other files into our project. I'll show you in my VS Code. I'm not motivated right now. I feel very low to do anything. Okay. A lot of it is still a lot of it is still unfamiliar, but you can understand more that you could do before. Let's keep going. Okay, it just gives me a very good feeling that I'm learning something. On line 4, declare a new function component. You can call whatever you like. Okay, whatever. We'll limit whatever function. Okay, function and name it um whatever. Whatever function has been created, right? My whatever function. Okay, let's use the return keyword And inside this, we will use h1 tag, closing h1 tag. I guess inside it we can write anything. Oh, don't put anything inside a curly braces here. Okay. Try and save it also. You know what? Let's try running it. Because that is the. I mean, like, okay, like, what does the React component class provide? Good question. It's a good question. This is such a. Make it very precise and reduce the size significantly for easy read, and do not miss any important point. I have to customize a certain chat GPT for these things. Okay. Provides lifecycle methods. Constructor component did update. Okay. Constructor runs before adding the component to the DOM, often used to initialize state and bring methods. No. Make it for a noob. React component has special methods that can run different times. Constructor runs before component shows up on the page. You can use it to set up things like initial data state or linker function. Component did moment runs once after the. I this habit I should start reading stuff because I'm very lazy reading. Runs once after the component appears on this page. Great things for looking data from an API. Great things for like loading data from API. Component did update. Runs after the component changes. Use it when you need to do something whenever the component updates like fetching new data. Okay, it's boring. Let's keep moving. Let's keep moving forward. The name of function component. Okay, this will. Wait a second. We didn't export it. It is gonna be a very slow process. So I'll catch you in the next video whenever I feel like I'll make it. Till then, take care, be safe, and sayonara. And till then, keep developing, keep making projects. Tada, take care, be safe.